Hey everybody, welcome to the May 2025 Worship Catalyst Update. Austin here. It is so good to be able to just always help you understand how you're making a difference through your gifts and through your prayers. And I wanted to start with just one verse, actually two verses of scripture. 1 Corinthians 4, 1 and 2. This then is how you ought to regard us, and this is all of us, as servants of Christ, as those entrusted with the mysteries that God has revealed. Now it is required that those who have been given a trust must prove faithful. Now, we've been given the trust, a lot of different trusts, right? One of them is we've been given the gospel, so we have to be faithful with the gospel and sharing it and living it out and being full of grace and those things. And, we've been given the Spirit, so it's required that the fruit of the Spirit come live through us. And we've been given a trust of money. And I just want to say thank you all for being faithful with the trust that God has given you with your finances. And we all have that responsibility. And every time you give, you're making a difference in the kingdom. I want to give you a couple of ways. Just recently, one of them is, here's a picture of one of our board members named Tono Rodriguez. And Tono lives in Salt Lake City, but he's Guatemalan. He's from there. I met him before he moved to the US, and we were investing in him. And he's really become a huge gateway for us to meet a lot of people in Central America and soon, hopefully, South America as well. So we have, as you know, been working in Guatemala for a while, but now we are building a team in Costa Rica, we're building a team in Honduras, and we're building a team in El Salvador as well. So those 4 Central American countries we're putting more and more energy into, and we'll start in October they'll start doing their own trainings out there and all, if not before. So thank you to Tono. Great job. Thank you for being on our team and being so awesome. And I just wanted you to meet him. Central America, or South America, by the way, we'll probably start in June having conversations with leaders down there as well. So we'll see where God takes this. Please be in prayer. Another huge deal is India. So last month when we had our update, I talked to you a little bit about some progress that we were making there. We've always had for a while, we've had a guy in Nagpur named Prajwal Gaikwad, and he works with churches there. He's starting to expand that network and do some more, train some more worship leaders and pastors. But there's also a network of a couple of thousand churches that are in Bangalore and also Delhi. And so we've been pouring into some leaders for a few months there so that they can train leaders and they can train leaders. But that small group of worship leaders is getting ready to expand to 20 or so. And I'm not going to be doing the teaching a little bit, but the ones that we've already been investing in are going to be doing that, are going to be training that 20, and then from there, it'll go. And I'm planning on hopefully a trip there in probably next January to kind of kick off a little bit broader scope of that among all of their church networks. So be praying about that as well. Thank you, though. Both of those things I'm telling you, you have a direct impact on these lives of people that you may or may never meet. But I do want to invite all of you to come into any of these trainings. Just reach out to me, send me a text or an email, and just ask me. And when can you join? I would love for you to come on a Zoom meeting and just listen as the interaction takes place with these leaders in other countries. I know you would love it. Or Philippines or Africa or wherever. And then finally, this is more personal. This is not as much ministry focused, but many of you have noticed and seen that Finley is getting married in August. And, from the beginning of these videos, you're watching a little bit of a footage here, but, we used to have these Finley breaks every month for years where we would just show a little bit of her growing up and all. And man, it's hard to believe that when we started this ministry in 2007, she was 3 years old. And now she's getting married this August. And so this is from Cammie and me just personally. You guys have blessed us so much by being our friends and being our prayer warriors and being donors to this ministry where we can live and we can do the things that we need to do to provide for our family. So we want to say thank you and God bless you for all of that. And we will see you next month with our update. If you have any questions or anything else, please reach out. Or if you just want to listen, like I said, and watch some of our training, I'd love to see you do that. See you soon. Bye.